I know, I know what you're gonna say, man. I know that's what you were waiting for. It's bad, man. It's bad when your team, losing against a team, man, playing with 10 men. Yeah, yeah, it's bad. And it's not the first time that happened this season, man. I think this is the second time, we lost against a team with 10 men. So it was a bad game, man. It was a bad game. Honestly, man, it's been a bad week. Madrid lost on Monday, and then today is United. So it's been a tough week for me. Yeah, let's get into the game, man. I knew it was going to be a tough game, man. I mean, my previous video, I said it was going to be a tough game. I said Newcastle was going to be the team for us to beat, to see if we can remain in top 4. But, things didn't go the way, we were hoping for them to go. It's never been easy, man, in St. James Park. It's always tough over there. So, and today, man, when we started, as soon as the game started, man, like the first 5-10 minutes, I was like, oh, man, let's see if we at least get it tied. That's all bad, man, we started, man. Newcastle was all over us, like no room to breathe, man. It was insane. Even after the red card, man, they were still not defending. They were still pushing forward, man, like crazy. Or attack, man. Yeah, we'll get to our attack later, So let's start with the goal, man. It was a PK, and the situation, man, of course, I mean, the ref wasn't the best ref today, man. Like, we got so many yellow cards today, man. I'm not going to blame the ref because of the defeat, but yeah, it was a PK, especially after the team, man, got a red card like 2 minutes before. And then in this situation, man, any minimal contact, of course, man, was going to be a PK. So PK, man, buried in the back of the net, we're down 1-0. But if you see the action, man, before the PK, that Bruno pass, man, I feel like we saw that a lot with Bruno today, man. There's a lot of situations where Bruno could have made better decision, man, and then it just passed the ball, like forcing a pass somewhere else, and then we end up losing the ball, and then that's all, the PK happened. Like we saw it a lot today. So after we conceded, man, it was the end of first half. I was like, okay, well, that's it, man. We're going to go down 1-0 at halftime. The second half, man, they are down 1 man. So we're going to cook them. But the same first half, man, we score. Casemiro, bro, we got to find a way to keep Casemiro, man. Even for one season, man, we need to keep Casemiro. Not a good assist from Bruno. Casemiro, man, nice header in the back of the net. 1-1, man, at halftime, So we spent 45 minutes, man. 45 minutes playing against a team with 10 men. And then, bro, we started the second half with no intensity, man. Oh, my God, man. We weren't watching. We were just relaxed. Dude, I'm mad, man. What happened today, bro? What happened, man? So many passes, man. So many time, man. Ahmad got the ball. He's not looking for Mbuemo. He's not looking for Cunha. He's not looking for Sishko. Dude, he's looking for Maguire, man. So, bro, so many times he got the ball, man. He just passed it back to Maguire. I mean, the first half, he got a nice shot on target. But that was it, man. That was it. No intensity at all going forward, bro. Every time he got the ball, man, he just pass it back. Like nothing going forward, man. Bro, it was a mess, man. Sometimes I'm like, dude, we got to sub him out. I mean, I feel like the sub came out a little too late. We should have subbed him out earlier than that because that was terrible, man. And then not only that, bro, Joey Linton, man. You know what? I think this guy should get drug test, man. I think he should get drug test because I don't know what was that today, man. Offensively, he's there, especially in the first half, man. Bro, when he got that yellow card in the first half, I'm like, oh my God, thank God. Maybe he can slow down a little bit. Dude, it was everywhere, man. He's winning every challenge. He's winning every battle, every 50-50s. Yeah, Joey Linton definitely need to get drug test, man, because that was too much, man. Or maybe our midfield was that bad today. Yeah, like the midfield, man, wasn't pushing at all today, man. And then in the attack, bro, man, we got Mbuemo, man. He wasn't throwing it today. He had a great chance today, man. I don't know, it's because the ball fall into his right foot. That's why I ended up missing it. That was his weaker foot, but that was a good chance, man. I think that was our best chance in the game today. Yeah, the subs, man. I mean, I feel like the only subs that was alright for us, man, was Xerxes. And I feel like we should have bought him a little earlier because if you look at it, man, Bruno was the only one that was trying to make something happen in the midfield because Ahmad, like I said, man, wasn't doing anything. Like, he just wanted to play with the defenders. That was pretty much it. That's where I felt like, Xerxes should have been brought in a little earlier, like way earlier than he came in. Because, I mean, he had a nice shot on target too, man. That was a great save from the Newcastle goalkeeper, man. That was a very good save. But apart from that, man, like, we just didn't see it. The United we saw against City, against Arsenal, man, it just wasn't there today, man. Honestly, I was hoping, man, for a late winning goal again, because we've been getting them lately. But this time, man, it was against us, man. The late goal was against us. And what a goal that was. That was a great goal, man. It hurt to say it, but that was a great goal. And oh my God, Malaysia. Bro. Dude, what kind of defending was that, man? Like, it did not even try, man. Like, when I see players like that, I'm like, how are you playing on that high level, man? And then you make it so easy for a striker to pass you, man. Dude, he's coming to cover the guy. All he does is just stay in front of them. That's it. He just stood there. And then it's simple, man. Simple step over. And then I don't know what happened to him, man. Simple step over, and then he was all over the place. There's no way, man, you are defending a player on top of your box, and then he did a simple step over to throw you off that much. Dude, that simple step over, man, it was out of it, man. And then Maguire came to cover. Maguire was a little bit late. And then the curve, man, that was beautiful. There's nothing, man, the goalie could have done. Like, beautiful finish, man, beautiful goal. But Malaysia, man, we were trying to score, man, so late, because if we, at the end of the game, man, that intensity we start with, if we start the second half with that same intensity, man, maybe we could have scored by 70 minutes, that could have pushed Newcastle a little bit to defend so we can control the game. Even when they were playing with 10 men today, there was not really a situation you say, okay, United is controlling the game now, something is coming. Like, we didn't see that much, man. We didn't see it because at some point it seemed like they were playing 4-2-3-1. I'm like, they cannot be playing 4-2-3-1. They got a red card. That's how comfortable, man, Newcastle was. I'm like, oh my God, that was not going to go well, man. And honestly, man, playing with the 10 men and then still though we were playing, man, I would be happy with a tie. That's all bad we were playing, man. I would be happy with a tie, man. And then that last minute goal, man, yeah, that was heartbreaking, man. That was a beauty, but that shit hurts. When I saw that boy hit the back of the net, man, I was like, holy cow. And the goal came out of nowhere, too. Like, nobody expected that. The ball came out of nowhere. And then the player just got sobbing, too. So it was a beautiful goal, man. Beautiful goal. But the next game, man, going to be very crucial. I think we need to beat Aston Villa, man. We need to beat Aston Villa. If we lost against Aston Villa, man, I think we're going to be out of top 4. And we got lucky, too, that Liverpool end up losing Wolves. And those days, man, I don't know what's going on with Wolves, but yeah, they've been doing well. So they beat Liverpool, they beat Aston Villa, and then they tie with Arsenal. So maybe they're not going to get relegated. I don't know. I feel like they are way too deep in to not get relegated. But yeah, man, our next game, man, we got to make it happen. So what can we change next game, man? Like, what can we change? The way I see things right now, we just need to finish top 4, man. Because everything that's going on this season, we're just trying to finish top 4. We're just trying to hold on, man. This is not the United we want to see starting next season. That's what I'm saying, man. If we can finish top 4, then we can finish the season in a good note. And then we can forget about it. And then next season, man, we start way better. But we have to finish top 4. So looking at that 4, they're lost right now. Anytime we end up losing a game, man, we're going to keep dropping further and further. And then we still got Aston Villa to play. I think we still got Chelsea to play. So, I'm not going to sit here, man, and blame Carriage for the loss. I don't think that's his fault. I feel like as a team, man, like everybody is a part of this loss. Like the players, I think the players we should blame the most for this loss. I think we can improve, man. I still have faith that we can finish top 4 because we need to play Champions League football next season, man. I'm not going to lose faith in the team, man. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So let's see if we can do better next game. We got a lot of time, man, to get ready for that game. Please, we cannot mess that up, man. We cannot mess it up. We got no room for mistake right now. because we started the season so bad. Right now, man, every little point counts. So let's see if we can make it happen in the next game, man. So you guys let me know what you think, man, about today's game. What went wrong, what we could have done better. And then I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.